let's move on. Another company I like, Twitter. I like it so much, I'm a shareholder. But I don't love their part-time CEO, Jack Dorsey. In December, I wrote a letter to Twitter's board to replace Jack Dorsey. Since then, activist hedge fund Elliott Management signed my letter with a $1 billion pen and forced Jack to put his African sabbatical on hold. Twitter's recent earnings call is a perfect example of why Jack has got to go. Typically, a CEO takes investors through results and handles Q&A. Given Jack has no idea what's going on at his own company, or one of his companies, he deferred to CFO Ned Siegel to do the job for him. Even in Q&A, the CFO used 11 times more words than Jack. Having a beard and a nose ring doesn't mean you're thoughtful, or being slow doesn't mean you're introspective, it just means you're slow. After the underwhelming earnings call, the stock plunged 21%. As Wall Street realized no one was behind the wheel of Twitter. And this is after they actually reported pretty decent numbers. According to the media, Jack's job is safe. But what the sleeveless dresses at CNBC miss is that the board is closing in on him. And when I say sleeveless dresses, I mean Jack Kernan, or Joe Kernan, is that it? And Andrew Ross Sorkin. I would not like to see Joe Kernan's arms. But if every woman is going to have to wear a sleeveless dress, Joe, we need to see your arms. I get the feeling that his arms would have some of the shit I have on my back, like weird shit with hair growing out of it. Although I would like to see Andrew Ross Sorkin's arms, those milky, sublime arms. If I was gay, and I am, but I'm not, Andrew Ross Sorkin would be the future ex Mr. Galloway. The last 10 seconds, there's probably a 3 to 5% chance my career is over. See above, I haven't slept for 36 fucking hours. Anyways, Twitter is moving from a staggered board to a de-staggered board. Did anyone actually read the filing? They are de-staggering the board, meaning every director is voted for annually instead of once every 3 years. What that means is the weapons of mass entrenchment of a staggered board have been broken down. Although the board has expressed its confidence in management and recommended that the current management structure remain in place, the troops are lining up at the borders. Elliott has been the catalyst for more change at Twitter in the last 3 months than the last 3 years. Furthermore, Twitter has a standstill agreement with Elliott that limits the hedge fund from buying more shares in Twitter. But that agreement expires before the company's next annual meeting. In sum, how does this play out? If the stock price tanks, the other new board member, Egon Durbin from Silver Lake, takes Twitter private. Egon? Sorry. That's an awesome name, by the way. Anyways, more likely, the management review endorsing Dorsey was the first in its declare victory and leave tour. Look for Elliott to nominate board members that aren't apologists for Dorsey and find a new CEO that can command the space Twitter occupies. By the way, speaking of apologists, something the media also didn't cover is that Twitter chairman Omid Kodastani recently left the board. See above, the wall has been breached. Prediction: the guillotine drops on Jack Dorsey as CEO of Twitter by June 2021, and Twitter stock is above $60 a share. We'll see you next week.